In this video, we are going to look at some of the general functions inside of OneNote. First, we have some tabs at the top, like Home, Insert, Draw, View, and in my case, we have Class Notebook. If I click on the Home area, and I could start typing anywhere that I'd like on the page. So if I click over here, and then I start typing, so I can then move that text box anywhere I'd like to. So if you've got some type of PDF document that you need to type into and you're having trouble, you can type over to the side and then you can move that across. Okay, so if you'd like to change that, you can make it bold, you could make it in italics, underline it, you could change the size of the text, you could change the font of the text if you'd like to do something a bit more interesting. And you can also highlight it different colors, and then you might want to even change the color of the text as well. And you can move that anywhere you would like. Now, another function that students will most likely be using will be to insert a picture. So if you've taken a picture from another device, you can press Picture, find where you have saved that picture, and then you can insert it. Once again, you can move that picture wherever you'd like. If you hold in the corners, you can resize the image as well. Next, you might want to insert some recording. So you can press that and it starts recording straight away. So just remember, as soon as you press it, it will start recording. So if I press stop and play, it starts recording straight away. So just remember, as soon as you press it, it will start recording. So if I press stop. Okay, and you can see down the bottom here that there's now an audio file and that's saved there. I can delete that if I'd like to, or I might want to rename that audio file as well. Next, if I go back to insert, so far we've inserted some audio, we've inserted a picture. Another thing you might want to insert would be some stickers. So if you're doing a task that requires you to have a picture in there, maybe a tick, you can bring that across like that. You can move it around where you'd like to. You can play around with these stickers and yeah, make your work look more interesting. Also, we have some shapes in here as well. So if you've got a task that requires you to draw some lines or draw some shapes, you can play around with those as well and adjust those shapes as necessary. You can change the thickness of those shapes, and you can even change the line color and those sorts of things as well. Okay, so let's get on to draw. Now with the drawing, we've got a pen, a marker, and a highlighter. So there might be a task where it says to highlight the nouns inside of the sentence, and you can use the highlighter, and you can change the color of the highlighter as well, and the thickness. So if I grab something like this and I highlight that sentence, and it comes up quite nicely. When you are using the pen tool, sometimes as you are drawing or writing, you might not be sure how to get back to typing text again. So over in that corner there, it says text mode. Just click there, and then you'll be able to start typing again. One of the other great functions is if we go to view, and if there is a lot of text on the page, so this one doesn't have too much, but if there is a lot of text and you'd like it that read to you, you can press this Immersive Reader. So if I press that, and then I press play.
I see 5 dogs and a cat. This is great. Audio recording started 1:42 p.m. Wednesday, the 22nd of April, 2020.
And you can see it will read everything
Green
there on the
check mark.
page, including a few extra bits as well. Okay, one of the other things you could do, you could change the color of the page, and you can also, if you were to do some writing and you'd like that on lines, then you can even insert some ruled lines there as well. You can have thicker or thinner lines, however you would like. You can zoom in and out of the page as well. So if the page is has a PDF and you require to do some writing inside of there, you might have to zoom in, and then you could start typing inside of there. So let's have a quick look at a sample task. So this one here is an outdoor technology task, and you had to take a photo of a bird, a flowering plant, and a creature with 6 legs, which is pretty cool. So if I press insert, and I might already have a photo saved, so if I go to flowers, and then you can see that obviously that's way too big to fit inside of that box. So what I'm going to do, I'll pull in those corners a bit, and then almost got it, and pop that inside of there. And then it says to write an interesting fact about the creatures. So you can see there it's quite small, so I'm going to zoom in, and then I can start typing, and that seems to be about right. When you do your typing, it's a great idea if you use a blue color, and your teacher might use a green color to give you the feedback, and that way you can easily see, the teacher can easily see where you have written in the text, because most likely the text will be black already around the task. So I have these beautiful flowers in my garden. They smell fantastic. Okay, and you can move that around as well if you want to try to get it right into the lines. It doesn't have to be perfect. And then if I zoom back out a bit, you can see there that I've started that task, and you can continue writing more facts and inserting more pictures. Hope this video has been helpful. See you next time.